Hi guys, Chrissy here, and I'm here to do a reading for the sign of Pisces. Okay, it's timeless. Like, look, why are we worried about the time? The reading is timeless. Whenever you see this reading, guess what, Pisces? It's time for you to receive the reading. All right, boom. Keep in mind that all readings cannot possibly work for every single person. So take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Also, if you could, I would really, 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 really appreciate it if you could click that subscribe button right down there before we hop into the reading. Okay, I'm also available for personal readings. That information will be down below. All right, so we'll just get right in. The energy that I have from the pre-shuffle here was the Six of Wands. Okay, so I feel like there's a time of celebration right now. This is the time that you should be celebrating if you're not, which I feel like is important for me to say, because I definitely feel like you're kind of like over the fuss, or like you're kind of not really happy to be there. I don't know if it's that you're kind of fixated on being in another place, or you don't know if you feel like you deserve it, which I kind of do have a feeling there where we don't feel like we deserve it. But there's a need to know that with this ring right there, that you've already kind of been full circle on whatever it is. So the lesson is over, and maybe that's what it is. That it's like you don't want to celebrate because you think that there may be more. But this is like a version of a cycle kind of being over, with things kind of moving in your favor, and with things kind of moving towards you, where you can kind of start to look more ahead than to be so present and focused on right now. So some of those battles are going to start lessening, but you're going to need to allocate that energy to moving forward. Like, we're moving forward right here, okay? Yeah, and kind of even see like the horses kind of like snaring and staring back. There's a need for you to get yourself like kind of like on track moving forward, because you guys not being on the same page, spirit and you not being on the same page is it's gonna make it be a really, really, really bumpy ride, okay? So that's what I have from this right here. We're gonna pull some more cards to kind of take a deeper look in. We're going to go ahead and pull a card for things that can kind of hold us back or set us back this time. All right. Got the Wheel of Fortune here. Wheel of Fortune there. Things that are supporting us at this time. What we have here? We have the Moon. All right. Outcome of the situation, we have the Five of Swords. And we're going to pull Animal Energy Needed here. Boom, boom, boom. The Camel. The Camel here. All right. So the thing that kind of holds us a little bit back in this situation here, Pisces, is that you're not seeing when to get off of the wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune card right here. I kind of feel that with that ring, like I was kind of saying, there's this crescent moon where we're not focusing on our intuition to know when to get off, when enough is enough. And when you condition yourself to be on a cycle so long, it kind of, whenever you finally win whatever it is that's at the end of the contest, then there's this energy that you've created that you start to generate within yourself, that it's only satisfied when you're competing, and where you're moving into in your life in the next phase, or where you're going the next chapter of your life. It is not rooted in competing. It's more rooted in things being ease, and things being with ease and moving through with ease. And there's a need for you to kind of know when to step out. And this is where you're picking and choosing your battles, and knowing when to put your energy and when you lost and when you won, okay? And this is where you're taking introspection on choosing your fights better, where you end up, I believe, like, this is my theory. I don't believe that the best fighter or the best competitor is the one that that just beats everybody all the time. I think that it's the one that says, hey, I've won enough to where it doesn't, I don't need to compete in this way anymore, because that's not going to hold weight over compared to how many records I've won. Like tennis players, like Serena will be one of the greatest, whether she plays or not, you know. This is where you kind of come into those things with yourself, so that way you don't have to keep on putting yourself in. You can already, you're legend status already. So there's no need for you to kind of do those things again. You're already done with this phase of your life. It's time to kind of move on from it. Okay. Things that are helping you is your intuition. You're definitely being guided spiritually to kind of move in that way. Things are starting to kind of tell you that. Maybe you're having dreams about it. Maybe you're getting some intuitive messages, or you're starting to see the same numbers and things like that. Particularly fives or something. You're starting to see fives a lot. Or maybe you're starting to have deja vu, something of that nature, coming into play. But that's definitely on your side. Spirit is definitely leading you in this direction. I think that you feel it within yourself. The only challenge with that is that sometimes those fears can kind of hunt you and creep in the dark, and they can be a little bit unexpected. Don't let that knock you off of your your game, okay? No, just be, when it happens, don't act that shocked. Don't act shocked and your body won't go into shock. Just accept it and breathe through it when things happen that way. And I think you'll be able to kind of like slice through. You see this with this, like slice right through it as it comes with the five of swords here. So with the five of swords, this is definitely where you're standing your ground no matter what. So I see you kind of fighting through the shadows, and that's very, very, very good. I think you feel very, very resourceful at this time, and I think that you are definitely connecting intuitively. That's kind of funny that the camel always with that moon here. The moon is always about that intuition, and you're definitely going within. So bravo. If I had to give like a high five to any of the signs for their readings this week, this is the one. Or this series of timeless readings that I'm doing. I'm sorry. This is the one right here that I'm proud of, because it's like these people are going, these Pisces are going inside, and they're not letting anything stop them. They are moving with intention. They definitely are. You're definitely being intentional about the way you move. You're being very clear and decisive. You're focused on what it is that you really want. And it says you're being bold and making your request known to the universe. Okay? So these are that's the territory that you're walking in. And for that, you are successful in that. Okay? Things are that totally changing for you with the Wheel of Fortune here. Just keep on following that intuition, and you'll get right to what it is. Like I almost see with the earthworm to me is always newness. Slicing right through that. Like you're stepping in 3 levels up than the entry level of whatever it is, okay? If this is love, this is that relationship blossoming quick, okay? Business being super successful, like all of that first year stuff, second year stuff, boom, we're at 4-year salary or 4-year income after 6 months. That's these kind of things coming in, okay? Because you have all the tools you need to be able to get that with the camel here to be successful. So I'm happy. Thank you guys so much for watching, Pisces. I hope that you really enjoyed this reading. I'll go ahead and I don't know what I'll go ahead and do. I'll go ahead and go live my life and enjoy the sunny day. No, but like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's going on with this stuff down below. And I'm also available for personal readings. That information is down below as well. Thank you.